Hi and welcome to my playhouse. Today we have a very big box from ENGWE, which is a, well, it's designed in California, made in China, e-bike company. And they had shipped me 2 e-bikes. This is the second review that we are doing. The first one, which is a week or 2 ago, was the T14, and it was a tiny bike. So if you haven't seen that one and is interested in a smaller bike, you should go and check that one out. It's really tiny. But this one is the big one. This is the ENGWE Pro. They don't spell it the name and the bicycle the same way. Weird. This one comes in grey from their warehouse. Very important. I'm filming this in Portugal, and this didn't take that long to get here. 5 days or something like that, so that was awesome. It's a big box. It's 35 point something kilograms. It's nasty. They actually say it's 38 over here. It was shipped with DPD, that's German Post something something. And they said that it weighed a little bit less. So we need to get into this and see what we got. Over here we have some model number. It doesn't say much, unfortunately. So we're doing this in a very pretty environment, must say. So after a couple of minutes of just removing foam and zip ties, they do really have this package really well, so that all the parts that are sticking towards the box, which is right here behind me, well, they have a foam, and that foam is put in place with a lot of zip ties. So yeah, they do a bit of marketing here by themselves. The ENGWE, almost penguin, ENGWE Pro. That's why I came to conclude that they call this system. Yeah, we're gonna get into the specs, but you can see there's a lot of gears there, so that is marvelous. I found the box with the stuff. There's an operating and maintenance manual. Thank you. Then there is a plug converter from whatever to British. We're not in the UK, so we don't really need that. Then we have the paddles. These are different from what I've seen otherwise, but yeah. We have a tool set. It's going to be very interesting. Then we have the charger here. I am guessing that would be my best estimate. And as there is a plug there, that must be the charger. So. And then there is a thingy. A manual for the digital display here. That's gonna be neat. That's probably a cool thing then. The BC 281 manual. So we still need to do a little bit of assembling before that is something that we have to worry about or get smart on. I forgot we need to see the tool set because we need the tools. Usually these bikes comes with all the stuff that you need to assemble it, and I think that's also the case here. We have different wrenches and Allen keys. We have this thing which is a screwdriver. I have to be careful. Last time I used this one I broke it and I had to go get another screwdriver, but yeah, a screwdriver that goes both ways. You can have a Phillips head or you can have a flat head, depending on how you put it. And then we have 3 wrenches of different sizes. These are in millimeters because the Chinese people also uses millimeters. 8, 10, 14, 17, 13 and 15. And then we have an assortment of Allen keys which does not have any numbers on them. So that's our tools of the day, and we should have everything we need to assemble the bike. So I'm going to be putting on the front wheel, and on the front wheel they have this metal thing sitting here to prevent the front part of the bike to be crushed and these to bend. So you have to take this one out and put the wheel in, which is right there. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And it has disc brakes, which we see right here. That's the disc brake. So naturally that needs to go in. That needs to go on the side where the disc brakes are located. So yeah, we're gonna do that. At the same time, when we put the wheel in, there's a, what you call these, a splash cover, fender, something like that. And we need to see if we can fit that as well, how that goes in. Yeah, I believe this part goes in that hole, and there's a front light that most likely also goes there. So let's see if that will happen. And I much expect that that was the screw that I showed you that was loose in the box. So we have that. It seems a bit long, but well, putting those two things on might need a little bit extra length. Let's see if that works out for us. So to not scratch the bike too much, I'm utilizing this table that they very kindly supplied with the bike. So yeah, that will work. So I ran into a minor issue here. These tools, well, they're not that precise, and this is very tight. So if I try to loosen this, it slips. So it won't take it. And I have already scratched it, so I have brought out my own tools, and I'll see if I can manage with that. Let's see if that will do a better job. Yes. Yeah. Yep. So up here, I think we need the headlamp. Oh, this is the screw that was in the box, so we're gonna try and utilize that. Put that through there, and then the fender in there and through there, and yep. And the other side of the fender is tightened on the back of the steering. Oh, they have tightened these really well. They didn't need to tighten them that much. Hope we can tighten them enough to, well, let's see. So now that is good. Let's see if we can tackle this wheel. We need to get it inside there. We need the disc brake to go in. Oh, that seems to go in there very easily. Piece of cake. I took some bolts off the tire before I showed it to you, and there is some locking nuts like this one, and that goes on so that the tire can't go off. So we need to put that there. There's a little slot for it. Yeah. And then there's a normal nut. And then there's a bolt. There. That's that side. And opposite on the other side. So I've been adjusting the wheel here. Tightening and loosening it so that it doesn't hit the disc brake at any point. It was doing that. So right now it's not. So happy with that. So the adjustment of the disc brake was on the other side, and before the wheel it could hop up and down, and now I've tightened that by moving this further in. So I think think we are about good to go on this part. With the front wheel on, the bike is now upright. Again, there is front suspenders and there's middle suspenders and big fluffy tires. So I have the seat here, a hard one but a wide one. Let's pop that in. Oh, it goes up really high. Okay, we'll have to check that at some point. Right now we're just putting it loosely in. Leather look. I would not expect that this would be real leather, but well, it looks good. And as this is a foldable bike, of course the steering wheel comes down, so we need to put that up. And we need to install the steering up here. It's straight with the front wheel, of course. Okay, so we have the steering wheel on. So more or less the last thing we need to do is to put on the pedals. We have done this before, and again, one goes in one way, and it actually gives you a bit of help here. L, left pedal, counterclockwise. So that's the one that needs to go that way. Pedals, and there's a couple of tiny washers here. Oh, and these two close down. Wait, counterclockwise. This is the left pedal. It's a stop, step, will do. But nothing about left or right. Oh, right. It says it here, right. This one says left. So this is here and counterclockwise. Okay. Yep, goes in. And we need something to tighten that. Number 15 will do. And the other side is just clockwise. And these two O-rings can be put in here. Yeah, I don't think we need them. So I believe assembling is done. One thing to take away from this is if you have your own little toolkit, it will be a lot easier than with the supplied toolkit. Those bolts up there, that would have been a showstopper because I couldn't get that to move anywhere. So I needed my own wrenches down here, and with those it was no problem whatsoever. So believe there is nothing else to do than to try this out. Okay, the bicycle folds up, and in the middle of it the battery is hiding, so I just wanted to make sure that they remembered to put a battery in here, and I wanted to take this out and just have a look at what the capacity says on the battery. I believe it's on the other side or on the bottom or something. Here is the battery out. This one is the model LTN 4816C lithium ion battery, and the capacity is this is a 48 volts 16 amp hours, and it has 768 watt hours of capacity, and you can kind of read the rest. It's charged at 5 amps, and discharge current is about 15 amps with an inrush current of 60 amps. So yeah, that goes in the middle there, and to get it out you need the key. The key was it was fastened up here with a zip tie, so I cut that, and you unlock the bike, then you can bend the bike, and you need to take the key out because otherwise it will not release the battery. And the key is located here, and you can turn on the bicycle. I believe that's on. Up here we have the display, and it has a protective cover which is kind of broken down there, so we're gonna remove that, make it look better there. And so we have a control panel over here. We have something that might make the bike go here. It's not like there's gears here, handbrake, another handbrake. Let's see. Not sure if this is the front or back handbrake. Not important either. So let's power on. Ooh, color display. And the bicycle is 54% charged and it's not moving. Speed 0. Okay. So I have just been down the road on the bike and it's a lot of fun, but I think we better charge it up before we do anything else. So I unwrap the charger here, and this charges the battery with 54.6 volt 3 amps. So this being a 16 amp hour battery, charging this bike from 0 to full should take, well, 5.5 hours or something. So overnight is no problem charging the bike. And actually, if you bike to work, you could charge it while working. Have your employer pay for it. That would be awesome, right? Yeah, you better ask first. So now we have the bicycle charging. You can see that the LED is red here. So I'm expecting when the bicycle is charged up, the LED will change to green. So it's a beautiful morning. Looks like we're gonna get a lot of sun today. I am gonna take the bike out for a little spin. I think we should get rid of this advertising stuff here, if we can manage that. Oh, I already took it off. I just laid it there, so I'm gonna put. Oh, sorry. The bike finished charging yesterday, and as I predicted, the charger got green when the battery was full. So to turn on the bike, the key is located down here. There is a keyhole. And the key doesn't come out when the bike is in drive mode. Bike has 8 gears, but let's just power on. There, the nice logo, and we are ready to go. So this is a lot of fun. This is an empty football field, well, empty at the moment. So I've just been doing some turns and filming with the drone. This thingy to put the bike up is rather good. I like that one. There is different assist modes here. I'm on 3 right now. I have no idea. Let's go turn around a little bit. So assist mode 3 will go 20 something kilometers per hour. 22.5, a little bit more than that. Assist mode 0, you have to do all the pedaling. Assist mode 1 gives you a little bit, assist mode 2 gives you a little bit more, and so on. And 5 is max. And you can use this little throttle thing over here. And it gets some really unsteady video, sorry about that, but it's all fun. And yeah, also when you pedal, it will automatically assist you. It's great with this football field because there's nothing really, well, I have to be careful not to run into the goal posts, but otherwise it's I can just go around and around. And it doesn't look like anyone really uses this. This is fireworks, probably from New Year, so not a lot of action goes on here.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh,
it does say a little sound when you drive it. Oh, and this side, what is this? This is the left side. That's the front brake, and the right side is the rear brakes. I talked about that previously in this video. Yeah, I hope you like my fashionable headwear. I was very lucky. I was doing the other review for the other e-bike, the T14, a couple of days ago, and that one was white. And I had just purchased this helmet, and they only had it in white, but it ended up to be a really good buy. Oh, hey, it has a horn. Horny. Down there. It's a tiny horn.
but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
To be careful, because when you just want to roll the bicycle, if you pedal even the slightest, it will go into assist mode and it kicks in rather hard. So up here we have assist mode up and down, we have power on and off, we have this one which is the light. It just blinks when you turn it on. I'm guessing that when you turn it on, it will be on when you're pedaling, or if the bike is in movement. That's my best estimated guess, because we can try it. I can just point it here and I can click it. You see lights comes on and it goes off. So it might be a smart light. It determines that it's already too bright outside. Other than that, we have an info button on the middle of the display, and it shows different info down here at the bottom. Let's see if we can get an angle where you can see what I'm doing. So there is total distance. I've only driven 3 kilometers so far. And then there is trip distance. How can that then be 3.7 kilometers? Then there's power. We are not using any power right now. Then there is trip time, 14 minutes. Max speed. I don't think I have driven that fast. That's more than I think I have driven. I took it very slowly with all of this equipment, and average speed 15 kilometers per hour. And we're back again.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Bicycle with my house in the background. Awesome. It does look good. And it's fun to drive. Oh yeah, this is a good view of my house. That's my house and that's the top of my mountain. So there is quite a distance up there. Well, really, it's just your average cow transport for the modern cowboy. I'm back at my awesome view here. I think this bike is really fun to ride. I have one of their other bikes also almost as powerful as this. That's a 750 watt motor. This one will go up to 1,000, they claim. It did just go up my hill here with almost 30 kilometers per hour, and that is a steep hill. I would hate to have to paddle that. So the bike is very powerful. Well, at the very end of the hill, when I was gonna go up my driveway, it was down to 25 kilometers per hour and I was paddling. I think this is a cool bike. All the details are on their webpage, which I am naturally linking in the description below. At the moment it was 1,400 and something euros, but I've looked and those prices tend to go up and down. I can only recommend a good offer. Sometimes they go way down in price and then they come up again. So it's like stocks. You have to catch them at the right moment to get the best deal. There is a 2% off coupon code on their website. So what minor good things have I found? Well, the tools that came with the bike was ever so slightly too cheap. I was not able to get this bolt off here, which was an irritating little thing. If I had been in a field in the middle of nowhere, that would have been a big issue. I wouldn't have been able to assemble the bike, so that's a shame. Also, I find it's a bit hard to get on the bike. I tend to drag my feet over this one and it becomes dirty. It's a minor thing, I know, but yeah. The key is a bit big and bulgy, and I'm kind of afraid that something would happen to it. And with all this stuff that they put on here, it would have been nice with a wheel lock of some kind, so that you could lock your bike so that something would block the keys. Even if I take the key out, you can still pedal steel it. It wouldn't be much fun, but it would be possible. So some kind of a bike lock would have been awesome to kind of deliver the finished package where you didn't have to do anything else. Other than that, this bike is really solid. It is built like a tank. They haven't cheated out on the metal. Everything is bolted together and high quality as far as I can see. It's also a bit heavy, which those two things comes together, don't they? Built like a tank and heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. But it has lots of power, so it gets you up the hill if there's power on the battery. And the battery, those 16 amp hours, will last you a good trip. More details in the description, of course, if you want to see how far they claim that 16 amp hours and 1,000 watt motor will bring you. Yeah, go check that out. Thank you very much to ENGWE for sending me not one but 2 e-bikes for review here in my house in Portugal. That was really awesome, and I do hope that you will find their products interesting. And if you are in the market for an e-bike, check out ENGWE's assortment of bicycles. Have them in your consideration. That is all that I could ask for. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye.